Graham 1-0 win over Solihull Moors this afternoon. Sum that one up for us.
I think we got everything we knew we'd get today. It was great to win 5-1 the other day and everybody went away happy, but then I spent the following morning watching Solihull, and I think we knew from early on in the season they're a team that don't go away within a game or within a season. Not particularly my cup of tea, that style of play, but they're good at it, and it took a lot of concentration, energy to get the 3 points really.
You mentioned the game on Boxing Day, and many will have looked at that one, but just how impressive is the victory today over Solihull?
Well, it just shows that we can do a bit of everything really. Our away record is no coincidence. It's it's the team's built on the strength at the back. The other day it was the icing on the cake, but again it proved today. Sean heading things, Jake Lawler, a bit of an unsung hero really, all season, been there when it matters. But it gives you a platform to go on and win the game, and that's what they've done again today.
You mentioned that Solihull don't perhaps play the way that you'd like to, but those are often at times some of the most dangerous sides in this division, aren't they? They made themselves really difficult to play against.
Yeah, you'll have to look at the results on the league table. The recent cup run. They give Blackpool a real run for the money. I'm not criticising anybody. It's just a case that Tim plays the way that suits them. They're big and strong and physical. But I thought, first half we played the right way, but there was a little sharpness missing, which we talked about at half time, and within a few minutes we're a goal up, and then that tends to lead to a little bit of nervousness, but we dealt with everything. There's only a couple of occasions I think where your heart was in your mouth, but we also had incidents at the other end, so it was a really important win, to back up a great performance the other day, to come back again and then just pick up 3 points. Would have been easy for it to have been after Lord Mayor's show and all that, but it wasn't. It was a real professional job.
You mentioned getting that sharpness in the second half. You got it almost immediately. Perhaps not goal of a season, but a very, very vital one.
Yeah, they all count, and Brother's been outstanding, hasn't he? Really, to be fair. Not sure how much is left in that tank of his, but he keeps running, doesn't he? And he's been magnificent for me in particular. But I think he's been done really well all season.
You got that goal, and I guess it was a wave after wave from Solihull, and is it testament to your defence that they were able to hold on, get that clean sheet and see out the victory?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes when you're on the side, I felt that we were probably a bit more comfortable than it looked real. I think it was only probably the last 10 minutes really, with the added time and that, where they threw the centre half forward, and whenever they throw the ball in the box, your heart was in your mouth at that stage. But I thought the early bit we were fine, and just a little bit more control, and we could have maybe done a bit more what we did the other day. But I understand where the edginess comes from. It's that we've got to control really. We've got ourselves in a great position, but there's so many games to go. We've got to, when we're 1-0 up, like when Bobby bought a bit of time down the bottom corner, we've just got to get a little bit more control on the game, but no complaints really.
Yeah, you beat Salford, you've beaten Solihull, Orient have dropped points today, Salford have lost again today. It's shaping up to be quite a good Christmas so far.
Hopefully, yeah. Obviously then it's the New Year's Day, so Christmas has been fine. Now we want the New Year to kick off well, but we've got certain things we need to hopefully try and look for new faces as well. I think, for as well as we've done, you look at what even Solihull had to throw off the bench. The attacking players were a little bit short, so hopefully, there's the board are backing us, so we've got to do some business.
Looking ahead to that Salford game, side in good form now. Obviously Salford aren't at the moment. Do you go into that game with real confidence of getting those 3 points, 9 points over that Christmas period? Wouldn't be a bad return, would it?
Sound like a chairman? No. Confidence obviously is not a problem. It's just that when you turn a team over, the only thing that concerns me and will the lads is that they probably won't have to do a lot to fire their team up. Graham, they just have to say, you know, show them the goals or whatever. But that will only last like they had a little go at us at the second half, 10 minutes. We saw that through. I would imagine they're going to come out the traps, come going at us, but you know, we'll be ready for that. I mean, we've all been in the game long enough, and you know, at the end of the day, they changed the system today and played, you know, 3-5-2. So they're obviously looking for something now, and we've got to, you know, be ourselves really. I think if we're ourselves and approach it the right way, we'll be all right.
Finally, you mentioned players, and I'm sure you will be looking to bring bodies in, and that you have targeted them. Is that business that you're looking to get over the line perhaps early in the transfer window in January?
Yeah, we're going to try. It's not the easiest time, but it'd be nice to tie up what we've got really at the moment, and then you know, that would really satisfy me. And then obviously a couple of new faces, but they've got to be the right ones to come into this dressing room. The dressing room's outstanding, and you know, you see the effort that like Stuart Bevan and you know, Bobby Grant and then young Ben's come on and done well again today. So you know, I can't bring anybody to the dressing room that doesn't fit in. So it's not just about ability; it's about character as well.
Cheers, Graham.